Like a fine wine, some things get better with age, and that could not be more true in the case of the 2016 Yamaha Grizzly that has been set up specifically for recreational trail riders.
So today I'm aboard the brand new 2016 Grizzly from Yamaha, and this is the first major update they've done on this machine all the way since '06, and that was the release of the Grizzly 700. And that ATV was particularly important because it was the first ATV to have power steering. So Yamaha talked to Grizzly owners about all the things they loved about their Grizzlies. And what Yamaha engineers wanted to do was to take all those things and basically keep them the same, but improve upon everything, to just make it better without starting from scratch.
Make it better they did with a rather lengthy list of improvements, including the addition of a center headlight, a new instrument cluster, heavy-duty front bumper integrated into the frame, larger steel front and rear racks with more capacity, LED lights, a thicker and longer seat, toolless filter access, 3 storage locations, 26-inch tires, a new aggressive look, and that's just to name a few. But of course, it comes with a new engine that sports more power.
The Grizzly is Yamaha's flagship model, and for 2016, they have dropped a new engine in it. It's a 708cc dual overhead cam setup, and it has more power and more torque, and it is noticeable when you hop on the throttle. Power-wise, the more I ride it, it's got a great amount of power. If you want to cruise along, it does it. If you want to accelerate hard, it does it.
And there's more.
The CVT weights that engage the clutching have been lightened, so they engage quicker and more dramatically. And what that allows for is when you're riding along like I am, when you hit the throttle, be it from a start or when you're in motion, it responds quickly. This is one of the best CVT setups I've ever ridden or driven. It just engages so quickly, and it's very delicate to the touch, so you can really dial it in for how you want to ride.
What about when the going really gets tough?
The on-command system four-wheel drive is a nice touch. It does put the rider in total control of the four-wheel drive system. You have a two-wheel drive mode. You press the switch in, it gives you four-wheel drive limited slip. And then you flip the switch and push a button, and it gives you four-wheel drive diff lock. That's an electronic system that locks the front end in, which is perfect anytime you've got a front wheel that's going to come off into the air. With that diff lock locked in, it's going to put equal power to both front wheels to keep you pulling, which is important in a lot of situations. But the key takeaway there is with the on-command system, you as the rider are in control of when you engage everything. You're not leaving it up to the machine. And the engineers from Yamaha are pretty adamant that is the way to go.
You are going to want the electronic power steering version of the Grizzly.
EPS on this machine is particularly good. Not too much assist, but enough assist, and it feels natural while still offering feedback to you as the rider. The trails out here in Windrock in Tennessee are extremely rocky and have a lot of ruts in them. And as we've been riding quicker today, without EPS, without power steering, kind of taking those hits on the front end, I'd be all over the trail. One of the couple things I'm not a huge fan of on this machine, after spending a day riding it, first one is the gated shifter. When you're moving in and out of different gears, particularly like reverse and high and park, you have to put the foot pedal or the front brake lever in order to shift, which that in and of itself is fine, but it seems like the gears are not always one to change. And it's kind of irritating if you have to go back and forth into gears, which I've had to do that today just because of the kind of riding we've been doing.
And there's one other thing.
The storage that's on the hump up here it tends to get hot because it's directly over the engine. So you'll want to watch what you put in there. The truth is, this is a great ATV. Now that the Grizzly is set up primarily as a recreational ATV for aggressive riding, it is so responsive. It's just so well put together and runs as one unit. It's got tons of power. For those of you who want to ride really aggressively, the setup from the factory allows you to do that. Good news is, if you want a little bit smoother ride, you can change the preload shock settings and adjust those so that you can smooth the ride out a little bit. It's got a great feel to it. The power steering has a great feel to it. I feel very much in control.
So if you're looking for a big bore recreational ATV to conquer the trails with, then you need to take a hard look at the 2016 Yamaha Grizzly, the best Grizzly yet. The Grizzly starts at $88.99 for the non-EPS version and $96.99 for EPS models. For more information about the 2016 Yamaha Grizzly, including photos, a written review, and other videos, check out atvescape.com. To stay on top of everything ATV and UTV, including finding local trails and events, check out our free ATV Escape mobile applications. To keep up with other ATV Escape reviews, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching.